Do not listen to this while operating heavy machinery. Find a place where you will not be disturbed for the next 30 minutes or so. Relax now to bring you your very best relaxing journey to your ultimate self-discovery. So whether you are currently contemplating a life change or simply floating somewhere adrift, this hypnosis will help you reconnect with the very essence of who you are. Listening to what you truly believe, and ultimately help you visualize now, manifest what it is that you truly want as you use your most authentic life. Now take a moment to get comfortable. Let go of any conscious expectations or demands. For this meditation, allow your mind to release the day now as you breathe in and out. Breathing in, focus on the word relaxation, and breathe out tension of the day. Breathe in relaxation and exhale any pain or tension anywhere in your body, and then comfortably release. Just let go. Allow all the tension of the day to just roll off your shoulders now. Give yourself time to let the thoughts drift through your mind. And each and every breath become more and more centered. Feeling your heartbeat. And each breath in lasts the same amount of time as the last breath out. And allowing all tensions to flow out and away from you as you begin to notice for yourself how easy it is to simply relax in these present moments. And it feels nice to just stop, letting your body relax, load off your shoulders. It feels really nice to not have any pressure on your mind or any tasks. And this is time for you. The more you do relax, the more your mind's eye and your imagination can easily begin to focus. He was a man who'd given much thought to what he wanted from life. He had experienced many moods and trials. He had experimented with different ways of living, and he had his way of doing things. He had had his share of both successes and failure. At last he began to see clearly where he wanted to go. Diligently he searched for the right opportunity. Sometimes he came close, only to be pushed away. Often he applied all his strength and imagination, only to find the path hopelessly blocked. And then at last it came. But the opportunity would not wait. It would be made available only for a short time. If it was seen that he was not committed, the opportunity would not come again. Eager to arrive, he started his journey. With each step, he wanted to move faster. With each thought about his goal, his heart beat quicker. With each vision of what lay ahead, he found renewed vigor. Strength that had left him since his early youth returned, and desires of all kinds of desires reawakened from their long dormant positions. Hurrying along, he came upon a bridge that crossed through the middle of town. It had been built high above a river in order to protect it from the floods of spring. He started across. Then he noticed someone coming from the opposite direction. As they moved closer, it seemed as though the other were coming to greet him. He could not see clearly. He could see he was going to greet him. However, that he did not know this other who was dressed similarly, except for something tied around his waist. When they were within hailing distance, he could see that what was on the other head about his waist was a rope. It was wrapped around him many times, and probably, if extended, would reach at least 30 feet. The other began to uncurl the rope, and just as they were coming close, the stranger said, "Pardon me, would you be so kind as to hold the end a moment?" Surprised by this politely phrased but curious request, he agreed without a thought, reached out and took it. "Thank you," said the other, who then added, "2 hands now, and remember, hold tight," whereupon the other jumped off the bridge. Quickly, the free-falling body hurtled the distance of the rope's length, and from the bridge, the man abruptly felt the pull. Instinctively, he held tight and was almost dragged over the side. He managed to brace himself against the edge. However, and after having caught his breath, looked down at the other dangling close to oblivion. "What are you trying to do?" he yelled. "Just hold tight," said the other. "This is ridiculous," the man thought, and began trying to haul the other in. He could not get the leverage, however. It was as though the weight of the other person and the length of the rope had been carefully calculated in advance, so that together they created a counterweight just beyond his strength to bring the other back to safety. "Why did you do this?" the man called out. "Remember," said the other, "if you let go, I will be lost." "But I cannot pull you up," the man cried. "I am your responsibility," said the other. "Well, I did not ask for it," the man said. "If you let go, I am lost," repeated the other. He began to look around for help, but there was no one. How long would he have to wait? Why did this happen to befall him now, just as he was on the verge of true success? He examined the side, searching for a place to tie the rope. Some protrusion, perhaps, or maybe a hole in the boards. But the railing was unusually uniform in shape. There were no spaces between the boards. There was no way to get rid of this newfound burden, even temporarily. "What do you want?" he asked the other, hanging below. "Just your help," the other answered. "How can I help? I cannot pull you in, and there is no place to tie the rope so that I can go and find someone to help you, to help me help you. I know that. Just hang on. That will be enough. Tie the rope around your waist. It will be easier." Fearing that his arms could not hold out much longer, he tied the rope around his waist. Why did you do this?" he asked again. "Don't you see what you have done? What possible purpose could you have had in mind?" "Just remember," said the other, "my life is in your hands." What should he do? If I let go, all my life I will know that I let this other die. If I stay, I risk losing my momentum toward my own long sought after salvation. Either way, this will haunt me forever. With ironic humour, he thought to die himself, instantly, to jump off the bridge while still holding on. That would teach this fool. But he wanted to live, and to live life fully. What a choice I have to make. How shall I ever decide? As time went by, still no one came. The critical moment of decision was drawing near. To show his commitment to his own goals, he would have to continue on his journey now. It was already almost too late to arrive in time. But what a terrible choice to have to make. A new thought occurred to him. While he could not pull this other up solely by his own efforts, if the other would shorten the rope from his end by curling it around his waist again and again, together they could do it. Actually, the other could do it by himself, so long as he, standing on the bridge, kept it still and steady. "Now listen," he shouted down. "I think I know how to save you." And he explained his plan. But the other wasn't interested. "You mean you won't help? But I told you I cannot pull you up myself, and I don't think I can hang on much longer either." "You must try," the other shouted back in tears. "If you fail, I die." The point of decision arrived. What should he do? My life or this other's? And then a new idea, a revelation. So new, in fact, it seemed heretical. So alien was it to his traditional way of thinking. "I want you to listen carefully," he said, "because I mean what I'm about to say. I will not accept the position of choice for your life, only for my own. The position of choice for your own life I hereby give back to you." "What do you mean?" the other asked, afraid. "I mean simply, it's up to you. You decide which way this ends. I will become the counterweight. You do the pulling and bring yourself up. I will even tug a little from here." And he began unwinding the rope from around his waist and braced himself anew against the side. "You cannot possibly mean what you say," the other shrieked. "You would not be so selfish. I am your responsibility. What could be so important that you could let someone die? Do not do this. Do not do this to me." He waited a moment, and there was no change in the tension of the rope. "I accept your choice," he said at last, and freed his hands. What part of you has been tied around your waist, holding you against your will, and pulling you down? You are a self-confident, successful winner who accomplishes your goals. You are your own best friend and can accomplish anything you wish. Your only limitation is your imagination, and now you let your emotion go free. In the times of the past, you may have gotten in your own way, but that was then. It was an old behavior and part of the past. You no longer do that. You've released the rope from your waist. From now on, nothing stands in your way. You are a winner. Your life is a series of successes. You allow only positive thoughts to run through your mind. You have a strong drive to be successful, to be a winner. Any task that you take on, you are confident and have a strong sense of follow-through. You finish all your tasks in a positive manner and never have any doubt that you will succeed. You are going to find that you, beginning right now, are success-orientated. And there is nothing and no one who can keep you from becoming the success you desire. You will not take on anybody else's responsibilities. You make yourself a priority. You expect to succeed in everything. You feel enthusiasm and confidence in all that you do. Now I'm going to count you out. And as I do, you will allow your mind to just relax deeper. In the next 2 minutes, let your subconscious go where it needs to. And you will find that in the 30 seconds when I stop talking, you will be able to meditate. And during that time, anything that is troubling you from the past, which you have not yet resolved and is affecting you adversely now, if you are ready, it will come into your mind. Whereupon, at the conclusion of the 30 seconds, you'll be able to write it down and find it no longer adversely affects you. And when I say meditate, you will start to let your subconscious find what you are looking for. Meditate now. And now on the count of 5, wide awake and alert. 1, lighter and lighter, coming up the different levels. 2, lighter still. 3, your awareness of all outside noises. 4, starting to waken. 5, wide awake, refreshed, and give me a smile, full of energy for the rest of the day.